Okay, so here's what we're gonna do in exercises. We're gonna jump right into the arena. One thing I want you to know right up front is we're going to use the Theodore Roosevelt quote and the arena metaphor throughout the class. A metaphor, the reason we love them and the reason we're drawn to them is they give us a handle, a way to talk about things and language them. And when it's shared, it becomes really powerful. So we're gonna jump right into the arena. And the very first thing we're gonna do is one of my favorite practices, permission slips. Sometimes our first thought is permission slips. Okay, you're going way back here, Brene. This is like grade school. But here's the heart of it. The heart of a permission slip is intention setting. It's almost like a commitment that we're making to ourselves. Here's what I'm going to give myself permission to do. I'm going to give myself permission to make time to do it, to spend time with my friends talking about it. I'm going to give myself permission to be honest with what I'm feeling, to ask for what I need. It feels childlike, but what it really is to me is brave. Let's take a look at the word courage and let's talk about what is brave. And this is important, not just a foundation for permission slips, but an important foundation for the entire class. Because this is not a class about how to run into a burning building or how to rescue a dog, or this is not brave as we think of heroic brave. This is brave as in a much, I think, tougher kind of brave sometimes, which is really letting people see who we are and really being honest about what we need, feel, and believe. So a permission slip for me is courage for this reason. Let's look at the word courage. Cur is the root of the word courage, Latin for heart. And the original definition of courage was to tell the story of who you are with your whole heart. And so let me share how I define courage. I think what's really brave is this: asking for what you need, speaking your truth, owning your story, setting boundaries, and reaching out for support. And so while you're thinking about what you're going to give yourself permission to do, think about what is it that you're going to need to be brave during this class. Are you going to, for me, when I do courses like this in my life, or even when I open a book, sometimes I have to give myself permission to let the house look crappy, to skip a meeting, to make time for something that's important to me. Asking for what you need, speaking your truth. Maybe you're going to give yourself permission to be honest. Maybe you're going to give yourself permission to talk to someone you care about what this class experience is like for you. Owning your story. Maybe you're going to give yourself permission to kind of go there and really look at some stuff that you don't normally look at. Setting boundaries, which I think ties into asking for what we need. Maybe what you're going to do is give yourself permission to talk to your partner or your kids or your coworkers and say, hey, I'm taking this class and I'm not going to be available for our Tuesday night book club, or I'm not going to be able to do this for a while. Love your support. This is a really big deal for me. And reaching out for support. Maybe your permission slip says, if things get tough or if things are hard, I'm going to ask for help and support. So first exercise, take a couple of minutes. It doesn't have to be on a Post-it note. The reason I use them is they're small and they're great, and sometimes I end up sticking them on my laptop when I'm doing an e-course or I'm doing something online to remind myself. So first exercise, permission slip. What do you need permission to do to fully show up during the course?